Hey guys, Eric Hinojos here with First Coast Hero Real Estate. Thank you so much for tuning in. Super excited to have you guys here with me. In this video, I'm going to talk about home inspections. I'm going to talk about whether or not a home inspection is required. Is it pass or fail? What are some of the things that they look at on a home inspection? So go ahead and stay tuned. I'm going to cover all of these questions in detail. Welcome back. All right, so let's dive right into it and talk about home inspection. So, are home inspections required? That's a good question. So maybe you're starting the process or you're about to jump on into the process of buying a home and you're wondering, man, I keep hearing all these things, home inspections, I'm worried maybe it's going to pass, maybe it's going to fail. Do I need a home inspection? So let's go ahead and answer that question right up front. So home inspections are not required. Right? Isn't that weird? But they are 100% encouraged. I absolutely encourage all of our customers to get a home inspection. The home inspection is a great opportunity for you as a buyer to understand and learn a little bit more about the material condition of the home. The home inspector is going to go jump on top of the roof, go on the attic. They're going to search around the outside of the house. They're going to see if they can find any like structural cracks, if it's on a slab, or if it's got a crawl space. They'll go in the crawl space. They'll look at all the stuff underneath it. There are so many things that home inspectors check out. I mean, from electrical, from plumbing. They check out HVAC systems. Some inspectors will even have infrared cameras where they're looking through the walls to see if they can see any leaks. Well, the home inspection actually, so the thing about a home inspection, it's what we call a non-invasive search. So they're not peeling walls open. They're actually not even going to move furniture around, really. If there's furniture and it's super packed, maybe before you schedule a home inspection, maybe you can talk to your agent and have that agent talk to the listing agent and say, hey, is there any way we can definitely make sure we get access to this part of the room or part of the house so we can have the house inspected? Because they won't move around. Even if there's big old rugs, more than likely they won't even lift up the rug. So that's something to kind of keep in mind during the home inspection. But again, so the home inspection is not required, 100% encouraged. They're going to go on the attic. They're going to look at shingles. They're going to look at the vent boots. They're going to go in the attic and check out insulation, maybe check for leaks. That's really where you can tell if there's a leak, if it's in the inside on the OSB board. But yeah, they'll even check the stuff like plumbing. They'll open up the cabinet doors to make sure the plumbing's correct and it's not leaking. They're going to check your electrical outlets to make sure they're running correctly, the hot, the neutrals. If the appliances convey with the home, they'll go ahead and check those out as well. Some of the big ones that we see are that are typical when a home inspector notes something, it's going to be maybe like a dirty HVAC system. So like the air handler, maybe it's dirty, maybe the coils need to be cleaned. Sometimes a faucet's leaking that most people didn't notice, or if it's not a bathroom that's been used much, or maybe the plumbing, the P-trap, there's a leak underneath there. Those are big ones that we see sometimes, like if it's an older home, hot neutrals are crossed, or maybe there's cloth wiring. So a lot of these things, we're going to get into our next question, is it pass or fail? So it's actually not. There's not really a pass or fail for the home inspection. The home inspection, as we said, it's 100% encouraged but not required. With the home inspection, they're not going to pass or fail it. They're just going to tell you the material condition of the home. They're going to, depending on the home inspector and the company, they'll probably give you a green and an orange and a red. So like, hey, definitely needs to be addressed, or it needs to be addressed in the future, or it's actually, here's just a comment. And that's something you can use as a negotiating tool for the seller. So like, hey, you as the buyer, you and your agent can talk to each other and like, hey, I really want X, Y, and Z to be fixed in order for me to continue moving forward with the purchase of this home. And that way, you can ask them. So sometimes, a lot of times when I tell my buyers, when we're asking these things, I'm like, hey, the seller's going to have really 4 options in my book. And they can repair them all. Like once they repair them all, like, okay, we're moving forward to the next step in the process. They maybe just fix a couple things. Maybe they'll fix some of them. Maybe they'll fix none of them. And then the last option really is maybe they'll just offer you a credit. I like to go in the credit route. Reason being is that it allows the buyer to choose their own trade, meaning like the technician is going to come out there and fix it. Maybe a water heater needs to be replaced, or some shingles need to be replaced, or something needs to be replaced or fixed. The buyer can then choose who their contractor is. Maybe it's a handyman in order to get this work done. Instead of the seller, you're putting that on the seller, and the seller may just bid it out to the lowest bidder. You know how that goes sometimes. Lowest bidder maybe not be doing the best work. So things definitely to talk about with your agent, your options. So again, Not 100%. That's 100% required, or excuse me, 100% encouraged, not required. It's not pass or fail. It's definitely a great negotiating tool that you can use to see if you can get some more stuff out of the sale. Like, hey, I need X, Y, and Z fixed in order for me to purchase it. That might be an opportunity for you to get some more things added to that. So, absolutely love home inspections. As an agent, I love learning from them. Learn all kinds of different things about a home inspection coming in and out. So, and then really a cool thing is like, hey, sometimes maybe it doesn't need to replace or fix, but it gives you a list of things that like down the road, like, hey, maybe I need to replace this or keep an eye on this because maybe the water heater, it's got another maybe 4 years left, 5 years, and that way you can kind of keep your like, hey, I got a budget for this. Or the HVAC system needs to be replaced maybe in 5 years. So home inspections, again, not required, but 100% encouraged, not pass or fail. They inspect all kinds of things on the home, inside and out, roof, attic, the inside of the home. It's not an intrusive search, so they're not going to peel, like get into walls and things like that. They will look like your electrical panel, things like that. So cool. Those are really great things about the home inspection. We always encourage our buyers to be there so we can ask the inspector some questions about the house. So hopefully that helps out. Again, if you guys have any questions down the road, please let me know. My number is 904-607-7202. Or you can email me at eric@firstcoastheroes.com. All right, thank you. Talk to you soon. Bye.